This is the one that they're defending. The Tennessee Highway Patrol releasing body cam video of their 2022, 3 years ago, encounter with the alleged MS-13 gang member Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
Madeleine Rivera joins us live with the details. Good morning, Madeline.
Good morning, guys. Tennessee Highway Patrol troopers pulled Kilmar Abrego Garcia over for speeding in November 2022. There were 8 other people in the car. Abrego Garcia told authorities they were traveling from Houston to Maryland for construction work, but there was no luggage in the car and they all gave the same home address as Abrego Garcia, which led police to believe that this was a human trafficking incident. Abrego Garcia, however, was not charged. Here's part of that interaction.
How are you?
Good, and you?
All right.
Everything good?
You got a bunch of people here, don't you?
It's 1 for shit. Yes. Go back to work.
I ain't never seen a Suburban with 4 rows of seats.
You know what you got here, right?
No.
He's hauling these people for money. They don't have any luggage in there, right? And if you get them out, they're gonna have a tube of toothpaste and they're gonna have toothbrushes in their pockets. I guarantee it.
He's got $1,400 cash in his pocket in an envelope.
Abrego Garcia's wife, Jennifer Vasquez, has defended her husband despite previously accusing him of domestic abuse. The Trump administration has released a second domestic abuse filing. Vasquez had filed it in August 2020 before the 2021 order that's already been revealed. Vasquez tells Newsweek, after the trauma of his time in ICE detention and the struggles we faced during the pandemic, I sought a temporary protective order, but through counseling and faith, Kilmar and I healed, reunited as a stronger couple, and now our family needs him home. Homeland Security officials, meantime, say the incident shows they were right to deport Abrego Garcia. Lawrence, Ainsley, and Brian.
All right.
All right,
Thank
thanks,
you, Maddie.
You got it.
They were absolutely right. But he showed up on a list of the MS-13 in 2019. If you look at the police report, it's readily available. You could all find it. They say that he was hanging out wearing the things, had the tattoos, MS-13, hanging out in the Home Depot where he was scooped up. And then when he goes to a series of hearings, they say he's on the deport list, but he's able to stay there because the judge lets him stay while they consider what to do with him. So he's working here, evidently in construction. Someone said he was in the union. But when it turns up, when we get a hold of that list, when the government gets a hold of that list, after the Biden people let him stay there, they said, this guy's got to be deported. He's got to be sent out. Well, a judge in one of the hearings says he's going to be targeted by Barrio 18, a rival gang. So sending him back to his country would be dangerous. They sent him back to his country. You know why? Because MS-13 has been locked up. Things have changed in El Salvador since 2019.
Well, and the rival gang has been decimated as well. Also, look, I'm not going to victim blame when it comes to the wife right there. We know a lot of victims defend the person that offend against them. So I don't know what position he's in, but I'm going to tell you that the husband, the person that she had a relationship prior with, the father of her other 2 children, say that this guy is a gang member and doesn't want his kids around this guy. So you got 2 federal judges that have said, when he's tried to get his immigration status changed, say he's a part of a gang. And then you got 2 affidavits that she signed under oath that said he's abusing. And she also said that she has photos and videos,
Yeah, then she said he went to therapy and they're in a better path right now.
Right, can you see therapy satisfying is deductible?
Right.
Did you hear...
By the way, the first story in the New York Times say about the Maryland man. Right. They try to paint a sympathetic picture of a 16-year-old crossing the border, trying to avoid Barrio 18.
Let them then, because that message is not a winning message. These Democrats need to get off of this. But if they're going to continue to push these narratives, this was one of the most important things to voters across the country, then they're going to continue to lose. So just let them do that. Everyone knows what the truth is. Why are we fighting for some guy that 2 judges said that he was an MS-13 and he doesn't live here? He came here illegally twice, and then he's deported back to his own country. Okay, that's normal. That's what happens when you break the law.
That's right.
So why are they fighting for this guy? And his wife has accused him of beating her twice, and they have children at home.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.